Oh, this is Michael the Mechanical and his mother sitting in the back of a what, Mum? What is this?
A Ford Fairlane 1985 model.
There you go. She finally got it right. Yep. 1985 ZL Fairlane. Well, yep. She didn't say that part.
And these were the cars of the day.
Yep.
Only rich people had these cars.
What does it feel like to sit in the back seat of this car?
Very cosy.
You want to fall asleep?
Not really.
Do you remember what the kids used to do in the back?
Fall asleep, yep. In their car seats.
Yep. So right now we have a ZL Fairlane. We've already driven it a couple times today. This is what it looks like currently. It's in pretty decent condition for its age. Not perfect. It's got lots of little flaws. And we're going to have two videos. This video here I'm going to make quickly, and then there's one where my mum is recording me driving the car. Drives pretty good. And makes me a little bit happy to have this because, well, restoring the other one's going to be a lot of headaches, and I can't even work on it for a minimum of 2 years. So some stories come to an end, some stories will not end, and some stories may resume again, but we'll have to wait and see what the future holds. As I said to Mum, we can do whatever we want with the other one.
What was that noise?
Mum doesn't know what I just did. I put my arm there because we just had the back open because it has a Venetian blind in it. And we're having lots of fun moving around in the back seat of the car. It's not completely original, but it's close enough to original to be original. Absolutely flying.
Why is it not original? Of course it's original.
Because it is what it is. It's a ZL Fairlane.
That's worn off, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. This thing has some dings and dents, like a bit of a ding in the hood there. You can see off the shine of the car. But yes, I bought this because a lot of details about this ended up lining up. For one, once I've seen the paperwork and heard the stories and everything, the time that I got sick, it was the day before that he finally got this car, the owner. He got the car on the 21st of the 3rd, 2022. I ended up in hospital on the 22nd of the 3rd, 2022, and he started working on this car since then. So the entire time I've been sick, he's been working on it. And now that I've gone through transplant, I'm getting ready to go home, he sold this, it was putting on the market, and then I bought it through my parents. And there's lots of little dings and dents in the boot here on the lid, some dings and dents here in the boot lid, and there's some paint issues, this little speck here. It's got a cracked tail light, and this is going to be a pain to fix, but whatever. Another damaged piece of chrome, and then another piece of chrome damaged. It does have a crack in the bumper there, but we won't worry and panic about that. And it is in very good condition for its age. So if you want to see it running, wait for the other video to go up, and you'll see it. As I said, not original because it doesn't have the original speakers in the back there. But yeah, there's so much going on with this car. It's just amazing that we actually got one in as good a condition as it is, and it was cleaned up before we got it. Amazing. I've got snowflake Gaia rims, the aluminum ones, and then we have chrome centers, which is a rarity to have, and they say Gaia. So yeah. So I did probably hit the no, because that's not the right side. I did it on that side. So if there's any grass or anything on the rims, it would be this side. So it might have hit something there. Okay. I didn't want to hit anything with the rims, but backing a car up with small mirrors that is flat and it's hard to really distinguish things, it's about learning, and I'm scared of hitting something with it. But I backed it in here because we have a spot where water's just able to just drip, and we don't want water getting on the car. So here's roughly the drippy spot here, and water just drips straight down, and we don't want that water dripping down here and becoming an issue. So the decision had to be made to essentially change how the car gets parked. So I can park it like this. It also has the original pinstriping on the side. This is the original paintwork. It does not have the original lock and barrel in the car. So that is custom / modified. And also this thing here is rubbing. So if I go explore for that, I can fix up that and get rid of the noise. It should be great. It should be dandy. Oh my god, beautiful car for its age, but now it's time to essentially start packing up and taking it away. You know, it's beautiful. I got to go back to hospital for the next 48 hours maybe, or 24, or whatever it's going to be. This is amazing that we actually now have a running ZL that's a classic. This is something that we're not going to see every day. It's something that is special. If you look at the rear of this car, just to prove it, that's a ZL Fairlane, right? And remember the one we always talked about and we always tried to do some work on? We always talked about fixing this one up. The ZL Fairlane, it has a tow bar too. And also we talked about the rust. The rust. The nightmares. This thing stinks, it smells. And it's had cats running all over it and mice and everything. So it's not a clean thing to work with and not safe for me right now because I have my cancer issue to deal with. And the reason I was able to buy this car is because I almost lost my life and my life insurance covered me to an extent. And yeah, when I get well I can return to work. However, in a certain condition where I had a permanent disease, that wouldn't happen. I would be finished. I wouldn't be able to go back to work because they would say, well, if you take this claim, you will never be able to return to work, and if you take this claim, well, at least you can get some money, but you can return to work at least. Was essentially the deal. Wow, that hood is a little bit warm. I conked it out a few times when I started it up too, so yeah, this is pretty neat for what it is. Has a cheater alarm, maximum security alarm in it. Whether it works or not, I have no idea. Whether it's actually there or not, I have no idea. Ford Australia, we're moving with you. And it did get a Ford. These cars did get design awards, I believe, for that year. But I don't know where the award is and if it's actually there. One thing I haven't checked out is if anything's actually in the dash glove box. But all the lights work. Oh. But this thing has a lot of little features, and I know how to pop the hood from here, and I know how to pop everything. And I open up this, it's got a piece of carpet in there. Sweet! Now I wonder if the owner ever popped the back seat out to see if there's any money under there, or even popped any of this stuff out to see if there's any money in there. We're not doing that. We're going to leave the money there if there's any money there. Or after you pull this out to have a look if there's anything under there. It's just nicks and knacks everywhere. That, my friends, is a modern school old car, which is not perfectly running. There's auto-electrical issues with this car, and so on and so forth. But thank you for watching. This better have been orientated the whole time the correct way, and if it didn't, I'm going to be annoyed because I've been holding this thing not in portrait mode. So if this is correct, I'm going to be annoyed because it's counting in that direction. Thank you.